The sellers that come out of summer ready aren't always the ones that are working a ton more hours. I mean, if you want to take all 8 of these strategies and run with them and apply them to your business, by all means, do it. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Modern Direct Seller Podcast. I am so thrilled that you've joined us today. I got a solo episode coming to you. We're talking all about creative sales strategies for summer today. And I got to share a little feedback that I got. I heard from a couple of you after our episode a couple of weeks ago that you were looking for ideas to ramp up this summer. Now, full disclosure, several episodes ago, we recorded a podcast that was all around slowing down for summer. So depending upon your vibe, whether you are in a mode of ramping up or if you recognize that there is a little bit of a summer slowdown in your business and you need to reset and focus on systems and rest before a busy season, you can pick your poison. I say this over and over, but I think especially when it comes to the direct selling world, there are so many ways to be successful, right? I look at all of the different options of how we can sell today, how we can make money in our businesses today. And I totally recognize that not everything is everything for everyone, right? So this is an alternative approach to creative ways to selling this summer that actually work. So if you're not in a slowdown season and life is actually giving you the opportunity to do more and scale up, this is going to be the episode for you. All right, so let's get to it. I think I have 8 different ideas that I want to throw your way and how to mix up your sales strategies, sell more this summer. And I'm excited to see how this momentum really launches you throughout July and into August. And I think these are definitely unique to summer, right? I think there's lots of things we could be talking about today that work year round, but I really tried to curate some sales strategies that are unique to the summer months when the sun is out and it's light outside and people are out and about or traveling or vacationing, because you have a lot of opportunity throughout the summer months. So let's start with idea number 1. I love a good porch pop-up, and there's lots of variations of this that you can do. It could be a poolside pop-up. It could be a porch pop-up. It could be a driveway pop-up. Gosh, that takes me back to like COVID 2020 where we were doing things in the driveway because nobody could be in anyone's home, right? But this is a great option for you to be outside, set up a table, put out a sign, share it in a neighborhood Facebook group, share it on Nextdoor, invite people to come, bring their neighbors, shop, pick up orders, or just hang out, right? This is kind of like old school lemonade stand energy, right? My kids are always like, I want to sell lemonade in the driveway. But this really works for your business because it's casual, it's local, and honestly, people really love supporting and getting to know their neighbors. So this is a great option for you. Maybe another variation of this might be at a community center. If you live in a condo complex, maybe there's a community center that you can pop up at if your porch is not ideal. But you can always borrow a neighbor's porch, driveway, backyard. You have lots of options of how to create your own pop-up experience for people to come and check out what you have to offer. Okay, idea number 2, we're sticking with the pop-up theme here. I love a good pop-up because it's just you selling things. You're not competing with a whole bunch of other vendors. But this second idea is a poolside pop-up. I think about public pools during the summer and how much traffic in and out. So tennis clubs, country clubs, pools, community pools, complex pools, any of those, even if you're just casually setting up under an umbrella at a table, bring out your product or bring some samples with you or let people know that's where you're going to be. This is a great option for that informal type of gathering. You could just invite a small group, show some products, totally relaxed environment. Think like summer socializing plus shopping, right? People are kind of in that mode of like treat yourself, vacation time, like slow, lazy days, sitting outside. They're not rushing to the next stop. So this works really, really well, especially if you have something to demo or share in person, right? Like I think jewelry. Jewelry is sparkly. People want to see that. If you have food, right? Like being able to sample it, taste it. If you want to show someone how to make something, create something, do something, this is a really great opportunity to do that. So poolside pop-up is idea number 2 for you. Okay, next up, idea number 3 is definitely for those that maybe don't live in an area that is warm year round. So here in San Diego, we're pretty spoiled and we have outdoor events all the time. But if you know that you have a cold winter or even spring and people are itching to get outside during the summer months, this would be a great time to really up your game when it comes to farmers markets, outdoor vendor events. So summer is great for people to be outside, walking around. Many markets have open vendor spots or even a wait list. Maybe if somebody drops out that you could jump in and fill. Even just 1 or 2 events throughout your summer is really going to fill your pipeline with potential new leads and new customers. So I love a good vendor event. I think it's great to see what other people are doing, how they're finding success in their business. And you might find your next best customer, but you also may find your next best collab at one of these outdoor vendor event markets, farmer markets, that kind of thing. So be on the lookout for all the different kinds of contacts you're collecting, whether they're interested in a fundraiser, they're interested in partnering or collabing or hosting with you, and then of course, definitely shopping with you. So that leads me to the next idea. Idea number 4 is really around back to school prep and collabing with mom groups. I feel like moms are such a powerful portion of the retail market. I think there's a lot of data out there that shows just how moms make a lot of buying decisions, right? So try to connect in with some mom groups and offer them some back to school prep, right? For a lot of families, this starts as early as July, which is crazy. Like my kids are back to school this year, I think August 10th. It is so early. But this is a great opportunity to partner up with a local mom group. Maybe there's a parent group at a school in your neighborhood. Or maybe even there's a mom's Facebook group or Instagram account that you could collab with. And when you're doing that, you can offer them a pop-up event. Maybe a portion of the proceeds can go back to the mom's group. You could do a virtual shopping event with them, but definitely frame it around end of the summer. If you have products that really support back to school or kicking off the fall, highlighting those products. Or even treating yourself, if you have self-care products, like treating yourself before the back to school madness starts in the fall. So this is a great warm audience, especially if they already know and trust each other in some type of mom group forum. You want to sneak your way into that, right? So this is a great opportunity to make some new connections and also reach an audience that during the school year is traditionally really, really busy, right? Summer tends to be a little quieter for moms. They're not rushing in the mornings to get their kids out the door. I mean, they're doing a lot of camp drop-offs this time of the year, but they definitely have a little bit more freedom to their schedule as a lot of the extracurricular activities and sports slow down a little bit during the summer before they ramp back up for the fall. So this would be a perfect time to slide in there, introduce yourself, and share what you can offer specifically to those mom groups. Okay, sticking with the school theme here, idea number 5 is before we know it, we are going to be in that teacher appreciation back to school gifting season. August is a great time for people to get a jump start on gifting. So they're thinking about teachers, coaches, school staff, bus drivers. Really position your products as the perfect gift. You could create a gift guide, a back to school gift guide, or even like a back to the basics gift guide. You could even just have a simple graphic or photo on your phone that you could text out to some of your best customers. So saying something like, hey, back to school is coming up. Here are some great gift ideas for maybe just $25 or less, right? It's an easy ask. You have a built-in audience there. It usually converts really well. So don't wait for the gifting train to start with the holidays. Get a little bit ahead and start thinking about gifting as early as late July, early August. All right, we're going to keep these ideas flowing here. So, idea number 6 is a last hurrah summer party. So, as you are thinking about your summer calendar, this is a great excuse to get people together. And I'm a firm believer that inside your direct sales business, you should be hosting something every single month for your regulars. You need an excuse for them to shop with you, whether it's in person or online, every single month. If you're not doing an open house or a sip and shop, you're truly missing the boat. Every single month, at the top of the month, I would have something scheduled so you can share maybe the new customer specials, you can reconnect with people. There's always something to invite people to. All right, a little real talk. If your business lives on social media, you don't own it. Oh My High gives direct sellers a real website that's actually yours. Your links, your content, your personal brand, your email list. Not a replicated page that looks like everyone else's. We built it specifically for people just like you. There's no tech skills required. And as a podcast listener, get a free Capture and Convert homepage when you get started today. Visit the link in the show notes for the promo code or check it out over at ohmyhigh.com. Now, back to the episode. Same idea here, but as we are wrapping up summer, pencil in this last hurrah summer party. So this is a great one that you could do at your house. You could do it at a park. You could do it in a friend's backyard, but make it social first, right? That's the goal. Is like, last hurrah, come hang out. Who'd you not get to see this summer? Who do you want to catch up with? Who's been traveling that you'd like to invite? So this is a great opportunity for you to have a little bit of social time and maybe sneak in a little bit of shopping. Have some products out, have some catalogs out, have some samples out, but make it a lifestyle first social event. Encourage people to bring a friend along. And I feel like at the end of summer, people are kind of in that celebratory mode. They want to like savor the summer just a little bit longer, be outside, be connected with people. Truly one of my most favorite event formats. I used to do popsicle parties all the time with families in our neighborhood, and I'd have my products available for people to check. And it was literally the cheapest and easiest way to entertain was just buying a crap ton of popsicles to give out to kids and families and have people stop by and say hi and hang out. So much fun. So last hurrah summer party, really easy to throw together, totally doable, and a fun way to connect with people before the summer is done. Okay, now idea number 7. This really comes down to more vacation or travel content. So if you're like me, you're going places this summer, right? So when we're thinking about where we are going, you have a couple of different ways to play this. So one, if you're going places where there's other people interested in shopping, and you're able to bring some product along with you, or at least catalogs or flyers with a QR code, this is a great opportunity to reach some new customers in a new area. Maybe you want to slide in a little vendor event or a networking event or a pop-up in a new area that you're traveling to this summer. This is also great as you're just meeting people when you travel. I think it just happens as we're sitting at airports or we're connecting with people outside. Hey, where are you from? Chit-chatting by the pool, whatever that might be. So have your stuff handy, right? And don't be afraid to say, I'm happy to send you more info about what I do. Like, let me text it to you. What's your number? So you can get people's information and connect with them. But it's also fun to really show the lifestyle that you're creating in your business. So this is where my business is taking me. This is how I do business on the go. Summer backdrops for your content make it feel super fresh and fun. So don't be shy about recording that video on the beach or flipping your phone around and doing a little bit of a selfie while you're on the go. Those are great content pieces that you can definitely use to share more about your business, and in particular, your business opportunity. So if you're in one of those roles that you're looking to grow your team, you can definitely play off of, hey, I'm still working my business and I'm working it from the beach. How good does that feel, right? That is engaging content. I always say that if you're on an incentive trip or if you're at a conference, post as much as you can, because there's people in your audience watching you being out and about that want to travel, that want to vacation. They want these all expense paid incentive trips. So the more you can highlight how lovely it is to work your business on the go and be rewarded for it, the more that's going to attract people into your business. So don't be afraid about turning the camera on. My family, I promise you, they get super annoyed that I'm like, just one more picture. But if you can create some content while you're out and about, or even holding your product or having your product with you, is going to be really engaging content on social, because the focus is really your vacation and your travel. What is secondary is the product that you have with you in the photo, or the branded ball cap that you're wearing in the photo, right? That's kind of supports that trip or that vacation that you're taking. Okay, we're not done yet. Idea number 8, hopefully your brain is exploding with summer sales ideas right now. Idea number 8 is really something I talk about a lot around here, but I can't stress this enough. So business is going to continue to happen for you if you have a way to work it while you're on the go. So I've been talking a lot about having your own website and how that website becomes your home base for you, how that website is the best place to capture leads for you, whether you're connecting in person or you're connecting on social, having that simple opt-in where people can put their information in, having that automation set up where the follow-up is going out for you. It really allows your website to work for you 24/7, capturing leads in the background while you're out living your life. You could be cheering for your kids at the ball fields, or you could be sitting by the pool or the lake, or traveling and taking a road trip. But having that home base set up is going to make all of these strategies come together beautifully and get things going for you in the background. So I really believe that the sellers that come out of summer ready aren't always the ones that are working a ton more hours. I mean, if you want to take all 8 of these strategies and run with them and apply them to your business, by all means, do it. But it's also about working smarter and having systems behind you so you can enjoy summer. If you feel like you're just constantly in hustle mode, that's no fun, right? We can still ramp up, we can still scale up, we can still get every little bit of money on the table in our pockets during the summer months. But having that system set and working for you while you're doing all of these things is just icing on the cake. So again, you do not need all 8 of these strategies. Pick 1 or 2 that feel really good. They feel natural to you. You still want summer selling to feel easy. It should feel fun. It should feel like summer, a little light and social, and maybe even a little spontaneous, because people have that flex in their schedule that they don't always have year round. So don't feel like you have to plan things the months in advance. You can totally throw together a pop-up that happens on Wednesday, or an open house or a sip and shop that happens on Saturday. All you need to do is make sure you're inviting and hyping it up and telling people. They don't need a ton of advance notice. So with that said, I hope that you are finishing this month feeling not just the momentum behind you of summer sales strategies, but also that you've built some margin into your business and that you have some systems working. So if you decide that on a random Tuesday that you don't want to be in the office working your business, you can take that day and go and enjoy it. So with that said, I want to challenge you to pick an idea. Pick one idea, put it on the calendar this week, and just go and do it, right? And I'd love to hear if you try something from this list. Come and find me over on Instagram, over at Modern Direct Seller. Tell me what you tried. Tell me how it went. I will be cheering for you no matter what airport I'm sitting in because that's what my summer looks like, from St. Louis to Minneapolis to Chicago to Nashville. I'm all over the place. We are definitely on the go this summer. So again, I am cheering for you. If you have other biz besties or social sellers, direct sellers in your life that are trying to figure out how to ramp up during the summer, even though we know sales might be a little bit softer, but they really want to create that momentum going into fall, be sure to share this episode with them. And if you haven't left a review for the podcast, it literally takes like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and genuinely means the world to me. So there are links in the show notes on exactly how to do all of that. And I can't wait to see you back here on the podcast next week. So I hope you have an incredible day today. I hope summer is treating you well. And whether you're in a season of scaling up or slowing down, I'm here for it. All right, everyone, let's get out there and make it a great day. Thanks so much.